As a rough approximation after the order, there are perhaps 10,000 unique items. So that is precisely why anyone here who claims they can predict it. Today, Tesla confirmed two major pieces of news about its budget-friendly model. Firstly, the affordable model has officially appeared on Tesla's website. According to Tesla, it won't be called Model Q. For now, it's still just referred to as the affordable model. Secondly, as many had previously guessed, Tesla is expected to open pre-orders for its affordable model, temporarily known as Model 2, with a starting price of $15,990, at least for the basic version. Naturally, if you want the long-range version with better power and speed, the cost will be a bit higher. But, as Elon Musk mentioned before, all versions will remain under $20,000. To be totally frank though, you won't be able to place an order immediately. The pre-order period is expected to start on November 6th, with the initial batch limited to around 10,000 units, as confirmed earlier. Most importantly, pre-orders for Model 2 will be subject to specific rules set by the company, including your region, your income level, and several other basic requirements. From what we've heard from people inside the company, once the limit is reached, the pre-order website will close without any warning. So, how exactly will the Tesla Model 2 pre-order process actually work? And what does the newly announced Model 2 look like both inside and out? Welcome to AUTO Fascion. The reality we have to face is that affordable electric cars still haven't truly dominated the general market. In our view, the biggest reason is that there's no real proof that everyday people can actually get an electric vehicle that is both cheap and trustworthy, one that's good enough to completely replace a gas-powered car. No one is willing to spend $40,000 on an electric vehicle that can only travel a short distance and is missing essential technology. Of course, some technology lovers or those with bigger budgets might do it, but for most people, it's just not practical. Many recent videos have constantly been sharing shocking new details about the Model 2, with some reports suggesting a starting price below $15,000 and even a few sources claiming it could be as low as to $10,000. Several live broadcasts have hinted that the model might be manufactured at the Fremont factory, built on the promising Gen 3 platform designed to significantly cut down production costs. Recently, a few videos confirmed by Tesla show at least two Model 2 prototypes being tested in Texas with the real starting price after government help beginning at $15,990. However, in reality, affordable doesn't have to mean low quality. According to reliable news reports and internal sources, the first batch of Tesla Model 2 units has already begun production with an initial volume of about 10,000 vehicles expected to be shown at Tesla's upcoming event in November this year. This has sent shockwaves through the market, not just because of the unbelievably low price, but also because of the impressive final specifications of the Tesla Model 2. It's remarkable not only for its incredible price, but also for what it signifies. It marks a strategic change at Tesla, moving from focusing on expensive, high-end cars to more affordable electric vehicles and self-driving cars. From another point of view, we can see that electric models like the Chevrolet Bolt and Nissan Leaf have been well regarded in the cheaper price range. Yet, they still haven't been truly game-changing in terms of price or technology to convince the general public. Even with price tags around $30,000, that amount is still far from affordable for most buyers. What makes the Tesla Model 2 stand out is Elon Musk's guarantee, an electric car priced at only $15,990, potentially even lower, yet still offering the technology and experience comparable to Tesla's more expensive models. He has mentioned this figure at least 3 times in public, in order to make it cost like, $10,000 or $20,000. When discussing a $15,000 Tesla, it's hard to accept. There's no certainty Elon Musk can fully deliver on that promise, especially given his well-known habit of missing deadlines and changing prices. However, with the Model 2, there's more reason to be hopeful. Nearly all of the key technologies in the Model 2 are being reused from Tesla's current models, while costs are further reduced through making components in-house, the approved unboxed manufacturing process, and the efficient use of the Gigapress system. Tesla has moved a large amount of technology from the Model 3 and Model Y to the Model 2. From the drivetrain and LFP battery to the control software and autopilot system. This not only helps reduce expenses but also shortens the production time, making the Model 2 the first truly mass-market electric vehicle with global appeal. Tesla currently has world-leading skills in manufacturing, engineering, and AI-based software and hardware. This allows the company to produce most of its essential parts internally rather than depending on outside suppliers. That is precisely why the Model 2 can be built at a cost of around $10,000 while still being sold at a fair price of about the $15,990. From the viewpoint of an electric vehicle producer, Tesla has every crucial advantage: top-level engineering talent, advanced battery technology, optimized software, and vast experience in rapidly increasing production. Elon Musk has stressed that Tesla's teams in electrical engineering, mechatronics, and battery manufacturing are among the best in the world, which explains how the Model 2 can be built for approximately $10,000, sold for $15,990, and still meet the quality standards of a real Tesla. Thanks to its huge production size, the company's profit margin can stay secure even at this low price. According to people inside Tesla, the upcoming Model 2 won't debut as a hatchback as many previously thought. Instead, it's shaping up to be a compact crossover, clean, simple, and still clearly a Tesla. The design won't rely on attention-grabbing features, but will concentrate on smooth lines and subtle details that create a modern, distinctive look. Overall, it represents simplicity done correctly. Tesla's method here is refreshingly direct. Smooth exterior curves, refined body details, and signature design features that make it immediately recognizable. Even without a complicated shape, the car has a confident, stylish presence. It stands out not because it tries too hard, but because it doesn't need to. About 20% smaller than the Model 3, the Model 2 is being built with cost efficiency as the main goal, a necessary step toward reaching its ambitious $25,000 price target. Expect to see familiar Tesla elements like the continuous light bar, aerodynamic wheels, and a rear look similar to the Model 3. However, it will probably feature a traditional four-door setup instead of any unusual door designs. Inside, the car aims for a balance between affordability and usefulness. The cabin will be compact yet comfortable enough for 5 people, focusing on keeping the cost low without giving up basic comforts. It's designed to handle daily use, though you shouldn't expect premium finishes or luxury-level features. That is not what this vehicle is meant to be. The materials, from the dashboard and door panels to smaller functional parts, will likely show a practical approach. A smaller 12-inch touchscreen compared to the Model 3's 15.4 inches, non-ventilated seats, and cost-saving materials are all likely to be used. If the car feels a bit less expensive, that is intentional, not an oversight. These trade-offs are what make the affordable price possible. Understandably, some people might feel disappointed by the lack of high-end features, but this is not a car built to impress. It's built to make electric vehicles more available to everyone. Elon Musk has long dreamed of an affordable electric vehicle for the masses, and the Model 2 is intended to make that vision a reality. If customer expectations don't match that goal, the project itself could be in danger. Something industry reports have already hinted at. To keep costs down even more, the Model 2 likely won't include rear seat displays, ambient lighting, or many physical buttons. Tesla will probably stick to its software-first approach, moving most car controls to the central touchscreen interface. This method not only simplifies manufacturing, but also allows for continuous over-air updates, one of Tesla's key advantages. Still, the Model 2 won't be lacking in new technology. One big update expected is the use of a new 48-volt low-voltage electrical system. Tesla has previously hinted at plans to introduce this more efficient system in future models, and the Model 2 could be among the first to show off this advancement. How Tesla's next move could instantly make other affordable electric vehicles seem obsolete. Tesla might be on the brink of yet another battery breakthrough, and this time it could arrive alongside the Model 2. The company's first-generation aluminum-iron battery technology seems to be moving from theory into actual testing, and that should make anyone who cares about range, charging speed, and safety take notice. So, what exactly is an aluminum-ion battery? And why should you, an American driver worried about getting where you need to go, care that a car costs less than $15,990? In how they work, aluminum-ion batteries are similar to lithium-ion packs, but with one major difference. They use aluminum ions as the charge carriers instead of lithium. Each cell contains 3 main parts: a positive electrode made from aluminum that provides ions, a negative electrode built from materials like graphene or metal oxides that stores those ions, and a liquid electrolyte that allows ions to flow between the 2 sides. That is simple enough. The real question is whether the chemistry can be made on a large scale. The chemistry is important. Aluminum ions carry a triple positive charge, while lithium ions carry only a single positive charge. That suggests the potential to move much more charge per ion, and therefore much higher theoretical energy density, without needing expensive rare materials or complex processing. In plain language, that is why the rumors matter. This chemistry could pack a lot more energy into less weight and volume than traditional lithium-ion cells. To put it directly, in lab claims, this chemistry suggests ranges exceeding 700 miles and even rumors close to 1,000 miles. If Tesla can make it work on a large scale and put it into a Model 2, the very definition of long-range changes. These are not small improvements. They are the kind of major changes that force governments, infrastructure planners, and drivers to rethink everything about charging networks and long-distance trips. Compared to what is available today, the Model Y long-range maxes out around 330 miles using MMC cells rated roughly 180 to 200 watt-hours per kilogram. Respectable but hardly revolutionary. Now imagine replacing those with 700 watt-gauge aluminum-ion cells. Suddenly, the possibilities multiply. Even after including cooling systems, wiring, and protective cases, you are looking at a potential range well past 600 miles, nearly double what most current electric vehicles can achieve. And when you compare that to a 10,000 Chinese electric vehicle like the BYD Seagull or similar budget models barely managing 180 to 220 miles on basic LFP packs, the difference becomes undeniable. Aluminum-ion is not just a small step up. It's a complete shift in technology that could make low-cost imports seem old-fashioned the moment Model 2 is released. Lithium-ion improvements have been gradual, around 200 kg, while aluminum-ion promises a huge leap, though it is still being tested and reported on rather than mass-produced. Now let's bring LFP into the discussion because Tesla and other manufacturers have adopted lithium iron phosphate for cost and safety reasons. The LFP cells are cheaper, depend less on scarce materials, and are notably long-lasting in their cycle life. These advantages explain their growing market share and why Tesla has relied on them for some models and energy storage systems. But LFP's main weakness is energy density. Typical LFP cells operate in the range of roughly 90 to 25 kg depending on the exact formula and manufacturer, which limits the range. That compromise is very real. Drivers fear being stuck and watching a charge meter head toward empty while charging stations are sitting idle. LFP tends to charge slower than some nickel-based chemistries, which means longer stops on long trips and a real daily annoyance. This is not just a theoretical preference for consumers. It is a deep-seated fear that affects purchasing decisions. People do not want to organize their lives around half-full batteries and long waits. So why is Tesla even thinking about LFP for cheap models? Or why would anyone accept it for a 16,000 car? Because battery packs make up a large part of an EV's cost, and LFP offers genuine savings and durability. But offering an affordable price tag without dealing with the main worries, range, charging speed, and perceived safety, is a meaningless deal. Americans buy cars to travel places. Compromise on that and you weaken what drives adoption. Which brings us back to aluminum-ion. If A1 cells reach close to 700 kg in testing, a 53 pack in a light Model 2 could surpass current LFP ranges. Tesla has mentioned a 53 kWh pack and about 250 miles for an entry-level Model 2 as a current target, which is a realistic starting point for now. But the promise of much higher cell energy density raises an uncomfortable question. Will Tesla deliver truly high-density packs at scale? Or will it choose the cheaper, safer LFP route and leave everyday drivers stuck with only for commuting range? Fast charging is a separate but related nightmare for anxious drivers. Some claims suggest aluminum-ion could reach 80% in 10 minutes in ideal lab settings. Even a realistic 20-minute speed would still perform better than many LFP setups that can take much longer. There are warnings, though. Lab conditions rarely match highway reality. But the idea of cutting charge sessions from half an hour to something closer to a coffee break is the kind of change that quickly turns skeptics into believers. The alternative is significant. Longer charge times mean more planning stress, fewer spontaneous trips, and a growing reluctance to rely on an electric vehicle for anything but predictable commutes. Safety also demands straightforward attention. LFP has been praised for its stability and lower fire risk compared with some lithium chemistries, which is why it is popular for utility grids and lower-cost cars. But safety is not an abstract concept either. News stories of thermal runaway and fires, however uncommon, increase public fear. Supporters of aluminum-ion claim it may reduce flammability risk even further, but that claim still needs to be proven in large-scale real-world use. A technology that promises more range but also introduces untested failure modes would increase anxiety rather than ease it, unless proven otherwise. Policy and product choices rely on this. LFP is a justifiable cost-saving choice but risks producing a car Americans fear to drive beyond daily commutes. Aluminum-ion could get rid of those fears, but only if it can be mass-produced, proves to last a long time and demonstrates real-world safety. Tesla's engineering teams are good, but engineering alone does not erase the market's memory of past battery incidents or the practical reality of charging networks. So, tell us, when it comes to an affordable electric car like the Model 2, what matters more to you, safety or driving range? Please share your opinion in the comment section below this video. Thanks for watching our video. Subscribe now so you don't miss the next breaking Tesla update. It's coming in just 2 days. If you want to explore more exciting information about Tesla EV or Tesla Bot, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video. Also, make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.